Hey y'all, it's your girl Simone. Welcome back to my channel. If y'all can see by the title, today is another story time. So before we get into this video, y'all already know what to do. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, give a girl a thumbs up, comment down below, and don't forget to follow me on my all my socials: Instagram at Vivalayoshii, TikTok and Twitter, LifeWithSymone, and my Snapchat at @thereal_HM. I don't know when I'm gonna post this video, but yeah, don't matter. But yeah, y'all see I'm rushing to bulk record. I ain't even got no earrings on. I got a lot to do. Yeah. All right, so let's get into the story. So y'all remember the girl I had named Melanie, and we had went to Hollywood, and they was running out and stuff like that. So yeah, this story is about her, but this is later in life when we was older, because I really am not good with going in order. So anyway, at this point, when I had moved back to LA after I graduated high school, we would talk a little bit more. But after me and Joe broke up, it was really when I was like outside. I started, when I got back in myself, I'm like, okay, I'm outside. So she would hit me up and be like, girl, like, we need to hang out. We got to do this and that third. So we started kind of like talking a little bit more and like hanging out and stuff like that. So one day she ended up coming to pick me up or whatever, because she asked me if I wanted to ride with her to go do some stuff. So I was like, all right, cool. And she was like, and I got you. Like, and just a heads up, because I did not mention, y'all, in that last story time, when I never got my bathing suit. I didn't get it. So anyway, so yeah. Oh, this is getting on my nerves. I just did my hair. But anyway, so let me say, yeah, she ended up asking me if I wanted to ride with her somewhere. So she came and picked me up, and I'm riding around with her around town to go collect money from her sugar daddies, right? So she's telling me like, girl, yeah, I got me this sugar daddy or whatever. And then she was like, girl, in high school, because mind you, I had left high school. I didn't, like, my senior year, we didn't go to the same high school. So she was like, girl, did you have a sugar daddy in high school? So I'm like, no. Why she start spilling the tea on all the girls? She was like, remember such and such? Remember such and such? Oh yeah, remember how she used to be like this and this? Girl, yeah, she had a sugar daddy. She the one who put me on, and da da da. I ended up taking her sugar daddy. She just putting me on, like, not putting me on, but like telling me everybody's business. So I'm like, girl. She's like, yeah, so I still deal with this one dude, right? And I was kind of nervous because, y'all, it was one person, she started describing him, and he sound like my uncle. She like, yeah, he got this store, he got this. So she was like, she finna go pull up on him, and she was like, but can you come inside with me, because he wanted to hang out with her, and she was gonna use me as her excuse, saying like, oh, she with me or something like that, so she gotta go. So I'm like, when she described him, I said, what did he look like? She describing him from the T, like the looks and all this. And I'm like, hold up, I think this is my uncle. That's not really my uncle, but that's my uncle. And she was like, never. So I'm like, what's his name? She's like, dang, what's his name? He be having me call him daddy. So I said, bitch, I'm not going in that store, because already this is gonna be weird as hell. I ain't got time for my uncle to be like, girl, what the fuck you doing? Not, he wouldn't be talking like that, but like still, like, you know. So I'm like, we end up pulling up to the store. Mind you, this is my uncle. That's not my uncle, but he my uncle. So we pull up to the store, and I don't know where his store is at. I just knew he had a store, like she was saying. He had a smoke shop. So we pull up or whatever, and she was like, yeah, okay, well, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna just say you in the car. Just roll your window down a little bit. She had like dark tint. So y'all, she go up in there. She up in there for a cool minute, and he had a smoke shop / clothes store / whatever the fuck else he was doing up in there. So she ended up coming out. She had a bag. Like, eventually, she was in there for like a good 15, 20, I don't know. She came out and she had a bag. And she like, all right, like, bye. She gave me a hug, y'all. It was not my uncle. So I'm like, oh, okay. So she get in the car and said, girl, I do not know that man. So she just dying laughing. She like, yeah, I had got you some stuff, because he wanted to like give some stuff. He must have had a booster, which wasn't her, because she was still boosting, but clearly she wasn't the booster that was getting stuff. And she had came out and she had gave me a Nike like leggings and a t-shirt set, and she had got her one too, the same outfit, same matching everything. So I'm like, oh, she's still on that matching shit. But anyway, I wasn't tripping. Anyway, she gave me mine, and she was like, yeah, I think that was it. She was like, she didn't have nobody else to go pull up on or whatever like that. So she like, girl, we need to start hanging out more. She was like, she about to go hit a few stores or whatever, and if I wanted to, like, what's my size, because she was gonna get me some stuff. But mind, she wasn't gonna hit them with me in the car. She just was letting me know, because she go with her people. And yeah, I guess after that whole little Hollywood thing, she probably like, girl, you ain't gonna get me caught. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Mind you, when we driving, she was asking me, she was like, I don't be seeing you post your boyfriend no more. What happened with that? So I'm telling her like, oh girl, we have broke up, but yeah, I'm doing my own thing. I'm single. I talked to this one dude. So she asked me who was the dude I talked to, right? Because I kind of overshare sometimes, but she asked me like, who is the dude that I talked to? And I wasn't really tripping, because me and her kind of getting close again. So I'm like, I'll let her know. So I told her, I'm like, oh, he from this hood. Well, I stopped when I said I told her, because I was about to tell y'all. I was about to say, girl, I told her it was such and such. Yeah, I'm tripping. So anyway, I told her, this just irritated me. So I told her, like, oh, he from such and such. His name is, no, I said his name first, and then I was like, he from, and she was like, she said the hood name too, like the hood he was from. Mind you, I told her 7. I'm like, his name's 7, and he from She's like, he from... I said, oh yeah, mind you, I knew he was like a little known or whatever. So I'm like, oh yeah, that's him. She was like, that's crazy. It's a small world. How long y'all been talking? So I told her like, oh, we've been talking for probably like a cool like 2 to 3 months at this point. It's nothing like too major, you know, but we just, we having fun. So she's like, that's crazy. It's a small world. She was like, I know such and such. And she was telling me about one boy, his homeboy. And she was like, oh yeah, I was talking to him at one point, but he just be too much on like some pretty boy shit. Like he want to be... he gotta look better than you type shit. Like I couldn't fuck with him. So I'm like, oh okay, because when she had start asking me how long we talk, I'm thinking like, why? Because you talk to him or something? Yeah. So anyway, so I'm telling her like, oh yeah, well this Friday we're going to the after hours with my homegirl Tanya, with my homegirl Toya, Tanya, whatever the fuck I named her. And I'm like, yeah, we going to the after hours or whatever. Do you want to come? So she like, no, that's not my scene. I'm not really into partying and stuff like that, like too much. I like chill type of stuff. I don't really want to do too much. She was like, so no. She was like, but I'm gonna hit you up. She was like, I'm actually gonna go get some stuff Friday. She was like, so I'm gonna bring you some clothes so you can have something to wear for Friday. So I'm like, okay, cool, like, you know, it's cool with me. So she ended up dropping me off at home, right? Fast forward to Friday, I'm hitting up Tanya and I'm telling her like, girl, we still going out tonight? She like, yes. So I was waiting to link up with her because I was waiting on Melanie to bring me the clothes. Yeah, I'm thirsty, y'all. She was gonna bring me a whole true fit. Like, I wanted my shit, and she be getting some nice ass stuff. Like, I want it. So she ended up pulling to my house, and she opened her trunk. She had so much stuff. Like, she had so much stuff up in her backseat. I mean, her trunk. And she like, I got you these jeans. You think you could fit these? And I was so mad because they were some bomb ass jeans and I could not fit them. And I'm like, damn, I can't fit these. But the other stuff she had got, I could fit them. So I'm like, all right, cool. She like, here you go. And she was like, take these. Mind you, she gave me the jeans and I couldn't fit them, but I didn't know I couldn't fit them because I ain't tried them on yet, but she had given them to me. So I was like, all right, cool. So she was like, yeah, girl, hit me later because I might, like, I'll be wanting to chill. We could probably go pull up on somebody or something like that when you done or whatever. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna hit you. So I ended up getting dressed. That's when I realized I can't fit the jeans and I'm mad as hell about them. But I ain't saying that to her because I was like gonna sell them because they was some True Religion. So I was like, I'm gonna just sell them or give them away to somebody else. I don't know. I could have gave them to Tanya because I knew she could have fit them. So anyway, I go link with Tanya, dress, go link with Tanya or whatever. We over there in they hood or whatever. So y'all remember the boy I called Dirk and Vaughn? So okay, so remember I told y'all Tanya was like in love with the one I called Vaughn, and then the boy Dirk was his brother, which we kind of had a little like communication, little some sparks was a little flying, but we never really like really spoke on it too much. I don't know. So anyway, at this time, did anybody know? I think at this time they did know I was talking to Seven. They probably just found out because Seven was like, excuse me, when he would pull up and see like me and Dirk together, he would always be irritated. Like, he would be like, what the fuck, y'all be a little bit too close. And then everybody else would make like, oh yeah, you better might as well just tell her how you feel. You like her, y'all like each other. And we'll just laugh and like and it'll be like that around 7 too. And I'd be like, stop. But me and 7 wasn't really telling nobody that we talked. So after he was saying that, that's when he really wanted to go tell everybody like, what the fuck, that's my bitch. Like, boy, stop. No, I'm not. Anyway, we over there, we chilling. It's the daytime, we having a good time. I don't know, Tanya had ducked off with Vaughn for a little bit, so me and Dirk, we talking whatever, and I'm just telling him like, I don't know, he was asking me like, why you fuck with Seven? He was like, why you be fucking with him like that? Like, that's weird. Like, I don't know, I don't like, he do too much, like he too much for you type shit. So we start getting into it because I'm like, what you mean he too much for me? And he like, he just too much for you, like you real chill. I'm thinking he trying to say like you a basic bitch and he fuck with bitches that be on a different level than you. That's what I'm thinking he was saying. So I said, what you mean he too much for me? So he was like, you real chill and down to earth, and the type of females he be dealing with is just different. Like, you know, you just chill, you deserve somebody better. Basically, that's what he was trying to say. And I'm just like, and he can't be good for me. Y'all, look, this boy never, he didn't even want me like that. So I'm over here arguing with him, and he like, man, bitches, y'all bitches be stupid as fuck because y'all would sit here and really be playing with a nigga and letting a nigga play in your, like, not play in your face, but he like letting him play with you, and then you want to cry when you ain't got a real nigga in your life and da da da. But he not saying him though, but we both knew that he liked me, and he knew that I liked him too or whatever. So I'm just like, boy, you just mad, like you real jelly in the deli because it's like you doing too much. And it's funny because one time when Seven was asking me about him, he was like, so what's up with you and Dirk, because y'all be too much. And when I was like, it's nothing, it was funny because Dirk didn't have a car at the time. So Seven was all like, he started singing to me, he ain't fly, you know, he's like, he don't even drive. He started singing that to me. So when he was talking shit, I really wanted to start singing that song, but I just started laughing to myself like, never mind. But anyway, so me and Tanya, we ended up leaving to go pull up on this one boy or whatever that I used to be cool with or whatever on the east side. So we pull up over there, we just chilling for a cool minute, and next thing you know, Melanie, she called me. So she was like, hey girl, what you doing? So I'm like, oh, I'm not doing nothing or whatever, like we just chilling or whatever over here. So she was like, okay, can you do me a big favor? So I'm like, oh, okay, like what you need? Because you know, like she just gave me some clothes and all this other stuff. So I'm like, all right, what you need? So she was like, you know what, hold on, I'm gonna call you back later. You said where you gonna be at tonight? Because mind you, it's starting to get late. And I told her where I was gonna be. So she was like, all right, I'm gonna probably hit you up later or whatever. She was like, but I don't know. She's like, and I think I got some more stuff that I had got for you. Like, I think you might like this Adidas outfit because it's super cute. What size shoe you wear, by the way? So I told her. She like, okay, yeah, I got you, girl, I got you. But yeah, I'm gonna hit you up later. I'm gonna hit you up. You gonna be there, right? So I'm like, yeah. So anyway, now fast forward to we at the after hours. We up in there, we lit. We be up in there thinking this shit our hood. Like, I don't know, we really used to think that was our shit. Like, we'll walk up to the door and somebody gonna pay for us. Either a big homie, my cousin, somebody is gonna pay for us. Like, we not paying to get up in there. We just walking up in there. And it came to a point to where, cause it was they shit. So the person who at the door, he already know us. Like, you see us around, be like, all right, y'all come up in here, the little homies. Cause at some point, one time we did have to, that's a whole nother story. Because the way we had got some money to go to the after hours was insane. It was never that deep to turn up. But anyway, it wasn't no weird shit. But anyway, so yeah, we up in there, we lit, we turning up or whatever, y'all. And this was another time that the nail cycle was there. And this time he actually said something to me. So he hitting me up on Twitter. Y'all already know, Nail Psycho, annoying as fuck. He hit me up on Twitter and he was like, can I come give you a hug? Can I come grab that fat booty? Mind you, it was not no fat nothing back then. Boy, what you lying for? So he doing the most, and I was just kind of irritated because I'm like, boy, don't do the most, because I got like too many niggas up in here tonight. You was, and you ain't one that I just care for like that. You my food guy. Cause Seven be up in there too. And that's one thing too why he'd be jealous, because me and Dirk would be up in there and when the right song come on, we'd be dancing. I don't give a fuck, I'm fucking it up, because it was just so secretive. Like, mind you, Seven ain't up in there dancing, he be in the back like shooting dice and shit. So yeah, and plus you not my man, and you talk to whoever you talk to in here, right? Right. So anyway, we in there, we danced and we turned up. I'm starting to drink. At this point, I don't know, I felt like the argument me and Dirk had earlier kind of like triggered some stuff between us, because at this point it was kind of weird. Like, I don't know, like, okay, so we up in there and this girl, she was all on him. She was from a different hood or whatever. She on him tough. It was pissing me the fuck off, because we would be in there with them, like, low-key, I don't know, like low-key is like we all come together. And then sometimes me and Tanya will go duck off and do our thing, but for the most part, we'll be with them. So, yeah, anyway, this girl, she dancing on Dirk, doing the most, right? So, I'm kind of irritated because he doing the most. He been down over, he doing the most. But it's like, I'm with my cup like this, y'all. Just watching, irritated. And he looking at me with his cup and he just like turning it up and like smiling at me and then look back at her and be like slapping ass. And I'm just like, you know when you have like an unspoken thing with somebody and it's like we never spoke on it, but we know what's up? Stop playing with me. So I'm irritated. I'm drunk. I'm like, Tanya, I need something else to drink. She was like, girl, me too. So I ended up going over to the nail cycle. He talking to people. I'm like, buy me a drink. He was like, what, cuz? What'd you say? I said, buy me a drink. So he look at me like I'm stupid. I said, you really finna play with me right now? He was like, Symone. Cause no, I was like, you really finna act like you don't know me? Cause how the way he was looking at me, he was like, Symone. And I was like, he said, what you wanna drink? Let me get her some. Y'all know how it be. Y'all know how it be. Oh, you been missing me? You jealous? Not of you. What the fuck? So he was like, let me get you something to drink. So I'm like, she wants something too. So he like, I got y'all, you know, I got money. I'm a cripple money. I don't know what niggas you be used to up in here, but that ain't me. I got money, Symone. You don't play with me. You know I got money. Anyway, what y'all drinking on? So I'm like, Ciroc mixed with something. I just need that. So we go over to the bar. They never used to ID. Yeah, now that I think about it. It used to just be like a girl in the back. She didn't even look like she was old enough to mix some drinks. Anyway, so we get us a drink. It wasn't even mixed drink. It was literally alcohol and juice. That's it. Because it ain't no real bartender. This is literally a hood after hours. So yeah, we get our drinks or whatever. And I'm drinking it. I'm like, I just was like, I'm ready to go. So he was like, not ready to leave, but like, I need to get more drunk because I'm irritated. So he talking my head off. Yeah, yappa dabba doo, dap dap dap, whatever he be saying, just shaking that old big ass head and shit and just talking. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is you even talking about? I'm irritated. He like, let's take a shot. So I'm like, yeah, give me a shot or whatever. Y'all, why Tanya gonna go up to him? Mind you, she still got her cup. She was like, hold on. She like, give me a shot too, but hold on, I'll be right back. So I'm like, all right. So I'm talking to him. He just talking. Yeah, and you need to fuck with a real fly crip. What niggas you be up in here fucking with? Dappa dappa doo doo bop bop. And I'm just looking at him like, it wouldn't be you, Yo Gotti. No, like that. But he used to look like Yo Gotti back in the day. Let me stop. I'm doing too much. So anyway, so yeah, he just talking or whatever like that. And Tanya come back. She was like, can you actually give me another one of the drink? So he was like, you drunk all that shit? Your little ass drunk all that shit. And she was like, little. And I was like, stop playing with her, my bitch thick out here. So she was like, right. And she started dancing. She was like, I'm not little. What the fuck? Mind you, she was little. So anyway, he like, okay, you want another one? So he was like, all right, make that another one. And I was like, I might as well get another one too. So when I'm done with this one, I can have another one. But he was like, we about to drink a shot, Symone. You know, like, because you want me to have to take you home? Don't do that. He really wanted to be known that you know my address. Like, okay, you ain't came in there. So he like, you want me to have to take you home? Because because we could park your shit and you know I'll drive you. Let me know what we doing tonight. It ain't never giving that. Chill out, big bro. So anyway, I'm like, nah, it's cool. I'm gonna just take this shot. So we take our shot. She take that cup. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go back. He like, yeah, I'm gonna go back to my homies or whatever. It was one of those things where he was talking and I'm looking at him like, and he was like, and we both kind of was like, yeah, we finna go. I'm gonna go back to what I was doing. So anyway, he leave. I go back to Tanya. Y'all, why Tanya gave her cup to Vaughn? She gave her original cup to Vaughn to hold, and then gave him the new drink, and then got her cup back. She had him buy Vaughn a drink. So I'm laughing. I'm like, she is a mess. So at this point, I'm over there. I'm sipping. Dirk, I don't know where he was at, and I didn't know where a girl was at. So at this point, I'm irritated because I'm like, you know when you don't want the boy you like that you don't tell him that you like him to do nothing with nobody else? I'm thinking like, that girl was hot in the pants. She ready to give it up. And I'm just sad. I don't want to know about it. So anyway, he ended up coming back. And I don't know where this nigga get a whole bottle from. So he was like, oh, I got a bottle. So we like, oh, we finna just drink his stuff. He drunk as hell. I was like, oh, you ain't dancing with that girl no more? He was like, why you care? He's like, I see your nigga in the back. Why you ain't back there talking to him? He was like, oh, my bad. He talking to the mother bitches. I was like, don't play with me. I was so irritated because, mind you, he was back there and we was texting, talking how we was gonna probably leave with each other later that night. That was the plan. But yeah, I was so irritated because I'm like, stop playing with me. He was like, yeah, my bad. He was like, yeah, you know, he said this girl name. Dang, I should give her a name because it's another story time, which it was like right after this one. Dang. So y'all remember when I told y'all it was this girl that he used to talk to us from his hood, but then she ended up talking to somebody else. So yeah, we just gonna name her Juju. So y'all, so he was back there talking to Juju. So I'm like, not him having me fucked up. I thought Juju had a new nigga. So I'm like over here to Tanya. I'm like, I thought Juju had a new nigga. She was like, girl, you know Juju be getting a new nigga, but she can't never leave Seven alone. She ain't gonna leave him alone, girl. So I was like, I was like, whatever. Like, I'm not tripping. I'm up in here dancing, having a time anyway. So fuck him. I really don't care. So she's like, you want to go walk back there? Like, you want to go say something? So I'm like, nah, it's cool. Because like I said, this is not my man. Like, it's not nothing. I'm not about to do the most. So anyway, I'm over here. I'm getting more drunk. We just talking and stuff like that. A song, I forgot what song. It was probably, most likely it was YG because, y'all, LA, we played the fuck out of, Just Read Up too. We played the fuck out of that song. The whole city played the fuck out that album. So anyway, we dancing, we singing, y'all. So I turn around and they throwing up gang signs and stuff like that. I turn around and I'm all up on Dirk, like, hey, you know, singing a song like, yeah, like that. So y'all, he grabbed me like this from the neck, like this. And I'm like, so he over here, he throwing up his head. I'm just smiling. Tanya like, I see you, like doing the most. And I'm like, girl, no. But, you know, I'm kind of happy. So anyway, I turned around and he was like, why the fuck you be playing with me? So I'm like, what I be doing? Like, what do I be doing? How do I be playing with you? So he like, why the fuck you be playing with me? Cause like, for real, like, you really be playing with me. You know what the fuck you be doing. He drunk, so his feelings coming out, mine coming out too. Cause I ain't lie, I was never, I kind of would be like jelly in the deli when I see him in there. But I don't know what it was about this night. I was so irritated. Like I said, I don't know, that argument must have really just confirmed. Like I knew he liked me, but it was like that argument confirmed, like, yeah, this nigga really liked me, and I like you too, boo. And it's crazy because I used to think like, if the circumstances was different, I felt like Dirk at that time, not now, I felt like Dirk would have probably been perfect. It would have been better than 7 because he actually was like interested in me, showing me the attention, and you know, it would have been better. But it's just like, Dirk was poor. No offense, but I just was like, when me and Joe broke up, he was doing good, but it was a point in me and Joe relationship where I really was doing the most, and I'm like, I'm not settling for nothing no more. I can't build a nigga, I can't do none of this shit. Like, I am not build a nigga warehouse. Fuck no. Like, he had too much going on. Like, I'm trying to get my life together, you trying to get yours together. It just wouldn't match. We just wouldn't, sparks ain't flying for real, because I'm not giving you no money, honey. Like, so that's why, I ain't gonna lie, that's really kind of why I didn't really pursue that. Because I was like, he used to want to be in his hood all day every day from the crack of dawn. Sometimes he'll call me like, you go take me to the hood. It'd be like 7 in the morning. Nigga, this is all you want to do? So I was like, that's kind of why. That was, yeah. But anyway, so yeah, he like, why the fuck you be playing with me? So I'm like, how do I be playing with you? He was like, you know what the fuck you be doing? Like, you be really like playing with me and stuff like that. Like, you be acting like a nigga don't really be showing you no love, don't show you no attention. You want to go fuck with lame ass niggas like that? You put more hours in the hood than they used to always tell me. They used to cracking on 7. They used to be like, you put more hours in the hood than he do. You put more hours in the hood than this nigga do. I put more hours in the hood than this nigga do. Like, I could really beat that nigga up. That nigga think he's somebody because he on right now. I'm like, not too much. He is somebody, and it's not because he on right now. Look, I'm just like, you a little bit jealous, and it's showing. But it's crazy how the tables turn, how life just flipped. Not how the tables turn, because 7, I guess he's still doing okay for himself. But Dirk is doing really, really good for himself. But anyway, so yeah, so we talking or whatever, and I'm just like, I don't know, it was kind of getting close. We in each other's face like this. You know how you start looking at each other's lips? And I don't know, it was giving really we was about to start kissing, but my phone started ringing and it was in my hand. So I looked down. Y'all, tell me why it's Melanie. So I'm like, hold on, it's my homegirl. So he like, man, what the fuck? It kind of just really broke the moment. He was so irritated, he walked off. So I'm like, hello? I'm in the club, I can't hear you. So she like, girl, I know, I'm outside. Why are you outside? Why are you outside? She's like, girl, I know I'm outside. So I was like, what? Why are you outside? I'm over here. And I start walking to the back. Dirk was, that's where he walked off to the back, like outside part. And I walk up to the back. So I'm talking to him. Mind you, 7 back there shooting dice and shit. So he looking over like, cause it looked like Dirk stormed off like irritated. And it looked like I'm following him, but I'm on the phone. But I don't know. 7 was really looking like, the fuck going on? What you doing with my little boo? But anyway, he wasn't worried about me. So anyway, so yeah, I'm talking to her. I'm like, what you doing outside? She was like, girl, how much money do you got on you? So I'm like, huh? She's like, how much money do you got on you? So I'm like, what you mean? Like, what you mean? She was like, girl, I'm about to go visit my boo. She was like, and you know, he lived kind of far and I ain't got it like that, but he gonna give me some money. Girl, you know my niggas don't play. They give me money. She was like, and I don't got it right now, but he gonna give me money, so I'm gonna pay you back. She was like, but do you got like $50 on you right now? She was like, because I really need $50 right now, girl. Like, I don't even want to ask. Like, I wouldn't even ask nobody this shit. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. Like, I don't even do this shit. Oh my God, you know me, girl. You know I got money. So I was like, oh girl, I got you. Cause you know she had just gave me those clothes and shit. So I'm like, girl, I got you. Like, no, it's cool, I got you. So I'm like, I don't got no money on me though. You got to take me to an ATM because I'm not about to get in my car and leave or whatever. So she was like, all right, cool. So I was like, all right, here, I'm about to come outside right now. So Dirk like, where the fuck you going? Mind you, I never said girl on the phone or nothing like that. I'm just like, I got you. Yeah, I'm gonna come outside right now. I got you. Yeah, you gotta take me to an ATM. So Dirk like, where the fuck you going? So I was like, oh, my homegirl want me to, like, mind you, she off the phone now. So I'm like, my homegirl, she wanna borrow something, like she trying to borrow some money or whatever. So I gotta go to an ATM. So he like, what the fuck, you giving bitches money now? What is you talking about? Like, what you talking about? So I'm like, what is you talking about? So he was like, nothing. He's like, you're not finna go by yourself. He was like, niggas probably trying to set you up. Like, a bitch trying to set you up. What the fuck she asked me to go to an ATM for? How the fuck she even know you was here? you really saying some stupid shit right now. What you mean how she knew I was here? This is my friend. So I'm like, he's like, I'm going with you. So I was like, all right, come on. And I grabbed him by his arm like this. So when we walk, I'm pulling him. When we walk in, Seven was like, hey, like he did a little call. He like, hey. So Dirk turned around, he said, what's up, cuz? Like, he with an attitude. He was like, bro, come here real quick. Like, come here real quick. So I'll go over there with him. He was like, not you, Symone. Like, he was like, let me holler at this nigga real quick. I don't know what he said to him, but I'm just looking from afar, like, look at both of my niggas. I see 2 of my niggas in the club. And they know about each other. That's how I feel. I said, these niggas ain't gonna set me up. I am not paranoid. So he said something to him, and Dirk walked off smiling. I said, oh, he probably said, where you going, my girl, my bitch? And he probably was like, bitch, I mean, nigga, I'm being your bitch like a motherfucking hot dog in a bun. I don't know what he said to him. I really don't know. But he walked off smiling, and Seven gave me that look like, stop playing with me. And I just was like, all right, come on. We ended up going outside. When we went outside, my homegirl, she's sitting there, she like double parked, and she was like, she rolled down the window, she was like, she started laughing. She was like, who is that? So I was like, this Dirk, this Dirk. She was like, who is Dirk? I said, this him. He's Dirk. You asked who this was. It's the only person walking alongside of me. So he was like, yeah, I'm gonna go with y'all. I'm just make sure she good. She drunk as fuck. I'm gonna come with y'all. So she was like, okay. So I'm like, yeah, you could just take me to the gas station. I ended up giving the money to her or whatever. But she got out the car with me. He got out the car to go in the gas station and get whatever the hell he wants to go get. And she got the car with me, and she was whispering. She's like, girl, don't tell nobody you giving me no money. Like, don't tell nobody you giving me no money. Like, not even him. I said, girl, I would never tell nobody. Whole time he already know. I would never tell nobody. So then she was loud. She was like, yeah, girl, I just wanted to make sure, because when you called me to ask you to take you to the store, I'm going to come and take you to the store. So I said, girl, yeah. Mind you, I'm so drunk. I'm looking at her, and I'm at the ATM like, giving her the money like, here, girl. He will never know what we're talking about. The whole time he already fucking up. And she just like, yeah, girl. We just laughing. I don't know. She probably wasn't drunk. She probably just thought I was weird. Because why was she laughing? I don't know. I knew why I was laughing. So anyway, we ended up leaving. She dropped us back off. We go back in the club. Y'all, mind you, I'm texting Seven because I kind of knew he felt some type of way. But I didn't want to text him when he was in the car because I didn't want Dirk to see who I was texting. And I text Seven, y'all. When I tell y'all, mind you, we was talking about going home together. When I tell y'all this man he just started replying. And I don't know why. I used to be like nervous to go talk, even though people kind of knew at this point. I didn't want to go talk to him in the club and do the most. Like, I don't know, it was weird. I used to try to keep everything real cool and chill so he could think like, I don't really care like that, but I'm cool. The whole time it's like, girl, express your fucking feelings, and if he ain't with it, get the fuck on. But yeah, I still want to just be like, down girl, down girl, like super cool, like, oh, I don't care about what the fuck you do. Boy, well, I'm doing me. Whole time I'm dying inside, sliding down a wall. So yeah, he stopped replying to me, and I didn't say shit to him. I was just irritated. We ended up leaving, and it's crazy because we all ended up spending the night at Dirk and Von house because we was so like fucked up. And the other homie, he was there, but he didn't drink like that. He used to just smoke, so he had drove. I had spent the night over there. Y'all, tell me this is how faded we was. Nobody did nothing. Well, I don't know if Tanya and Von snuck off at some point. Who knows? But tell me this how faded we was. We literally, I don't know. He must have had a California king. That nigga Von had a big ass bed in his room. We all fell asleep in his bed, literally. Me, Tanya, his brother, the other homie, we all fell asleep in a bed. A dog, I don't know where this damn puppy came from, but the puppy was in there too. We left in the morning, y'all. Tell me why. I go home, I take the other homie home, and I take Tanya home. Well, actually, Dirk and Von left with us too, because, well, not Dirk and Von, just Dirk. Because he said, I gotta go to the hood. So, fuck is you doing? So, I dropped him off. But, y'all, tell me why I'm at home, and I'm texting Melanie. I'm like, hey, girl, you good? Like, did you ever make it to your man house? Because I was so faded last night that I forgot to even ask her that. And she said he lived kind of far. So, I'm texting her, like, girl, you ever make it to your man house? She was like, yeah, girl, I'm actually headed back out there now. She's like, I'm gonna stop by your house. She was like, remember those jeans I gave you? So, I was like, yeah. I was like, girl, oh, yeah, by the way, I can't even fit them. She was like, I figured that. She was like, but I'm actually about to come. Can you kind of give me them jeans back? Yo. I'm like, oh. Which I wasn't tripping because, I mean, I couldn't fit them no way. But she was like, yeah, can you give me those jeans back? She was like, because I just realized, like, them the size that I needed. And she was like, and when I try to go back, I can't even find them jeans. So I'm going to just give them. She was like, I just really want us to have a matching outfits for this boy party. Like, she was like, this boy from such and such hood, he having a birthday party. I just want us to have matching outfits for that day. She was like, but I'll find us something different. But yeah, can I have those jeans back? So I was like, okay. Y'all, and she was like, and then also, I didn't forget about you. Thank you about last night, right? Y'all, tell me why she pulled up. So I'm like, hey, girl. Like, you know, I come outside. She get out the car. We hug or whatever. I'm like, here are the jeans. I was like, yeah, thank you. So I'm asking her, like, when the party at? When is the party? So she telling me, like, oh, it's not this weekend, but the following weekend. She's like, girl, yeah, we gonna go. I'm gonna get us some cute ass matching outfits. Don't even worry about it. Something we could dance in. It's gonna be cute as fuck. And I was like, okay. She was like, yeah, girl, but let me go. Like, literally, I was like, so, y'all, like right when I was about to mention the money, I think I was like, so did your boo? And she was like, girl, oh my god, fuck, okay, I gotta go. I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna call you, girl. I'm gonna call you. She ran to her car and hopped in the car. Like literally right when I was about to ask for that money. I know somebody gonna say, bitch, I would have still asked my money back. But I'm like, I'm gonna see her again, so I'm gonna just tell her like, girl, where's my money? Because she said she was gonna give it back to me in the morning. Like, I'm not pressing, but it's like, if you say you're gonna give something back to somebody at a certain time, give it back to them at that certain time, or ask for extension, or like just don't mention a time frame. Just say, hey, I got you. You know, that's even better. But yeah, that was it. She really took them fucking pants back. Girl, you knew I couldn't fit them pants. I kind of knew I couldn't fit them either, but I was like, I think I could squeeze in these. And I was thinking like, maybe I could just wear them open, like unbuttoned and stuff like that. I don't know, but yeah. But that matching party, y'all, okay, so remember in that story time, I forgot what I titled it, but when I was talking about Shantae Rose, and I was like, when we was at the party and me and the boy was talking, he was like, I know you from somewhere, and I was like, oh, from that one kickback thing. So that's the party that she wanted us to wear matching outfits to. And yeah, but anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on my next video. Peace out.